Shalom. All right. Back with part 4 to close out. The eclipse is a sign of judgment upon America. Okay. And the only ones that are getting out of here again are the Israelites. All right. There ain't no rapture. All right. And it's the elect of Israel. And we're proving that. All right. This is Romans 9, 3 and 4. All right. For I could wish that myself were accursed from the Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh. You go into the word brethren and kinsmen here, people, in the blue letter. Okay, this is talking about the seed of Israel. Okay, brethren. See what it says here? All right, brother, whether born of the same two parents or only of the same father or mother, right? Having the same national ancestor. What's the ancestor that ties all the 12 tribes together? Jacob. Got that, people? All right? And they're not of that lineage. Do you understand that? And the scriptures prove that. The scriptures break down the lineage. Okay? It's all broken down for you. Okay? They're not a part of that. Remember, when Jacob and Esau were born, all right, or prior to being born, okay, Rebecca, consulted with the Lord, and she was told that there are two separate nations within thy womb, two manner of people. Do you understand that, people? Separate nations. Esau is the progenitor of the Edomite race, the so-called white man. Okay, and Jacob, okay, who's the father of the 12 tribes, the 12 patriarchs, well, its descendants are the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. And we scattered into all Gentile heathen nations. So yes, we're going to have Israelites that are going to look like the other nations, speaking that nation's tongue. Nonetheless, they're Israelites by the seed of their father, because we were scattered into those Gentile heathen nations. Okay? So in other words, they may have taken on the outer appearance of the heathen. You understand? We've always told you this, because this is all scriptural. All right? Anyway, let's continue here. All right? See, brothers by blood. You see that? All right. Now let's move on here. Okay? And kinsmen. This is going to tell you also about the blood. So you're talking about the seed of Israel. See this? Of the same kin, a kin related by blood. See that? And if you go into this word deeper, it'll take you to the word sangria, meaning the sangre, the blood. You understand? All right? So, there you have it, people. All right? Give me a minute here. All right? So, now you understand, for I could wish that myself were accursed from the Hamashiach, for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh. Again, this is talking about the seed of Israel, which they cannot come into. They cannot come into the inheritance of the Israelites. All right? See, verse 4, who are Israelites. You see that? So they're not a part of any of this. So they can speak rapture, they can talk about this, they can talk about that. Doesn't matter what they say. It's what's written in the scriptures. Okay? It's what the testimony says, people. That's what we keep telling you. All right? Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption. Didn't I already quote you Deuteronomy 32 and 9? That Jacob is the lot of the Lord's inheritance. Hello, so they're the adoption, right? Okay? And the glory, right? And of course, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, they get their glory first. But yes, we're going to get our glory after them. All right? In the kingdom, and we're going to be crowned. Okay? All right, so the covenants, right? Well, you know the first covenant was given unto the Israelites, right? It wasn't with, Esau, Edom, and the other 16 heathen nations, just the nation of Israel, right? So they were out. Well, it's the same thing with the second covenant, okay? And let's go to that. Give me a minute. Hebrews 8, 8 to 10. What does it say here? For finding fault with them, he saith, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, when I will make a new covenant, which would be the second covenant, with the house of Israel. That would be the northern kingdom, the 10 Indian tribes, and with the house of Judah, representing the southern tribes, Judah, Benjamin, Levi. Do you understand, people? Okay? So, you see who it's talking about, right? So you see they can't come in. There's no mention there of the whole world or the 18 nations coming in on the second covenant. Do you understand? Okay? They're outside the temple. Okay? They're profane. Okay? All right? Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day when I took them by the hand and led them out of the land of Egypt. Were they under the Hamites in Egypt for 400 years in captivity? The Edomites or the other 16 heathen nations? No, they weren't, were they? Hello? Okay? All right? I know he likes to portray us in his movies. Okay? We know that. All right? Which is blasphemy of the Holy Spirit, like the 16th chapel. Okay? That's all blasphemy, people. All right? All the portraits of himself. Again, that goes back to the time of even the Maccabees. First Maccabees 3:48. They were putting the likeness of themselves up. Okay? So they did it calling themselves the Greeks, calling themselves the Romans. And they've been doing it since the Renaissance all the way till now. All right? But Esau has been made bare. All right, so because they continue not in my covenant, I regarded them not, saith the Lord. For this is the covenant, the second covenant, that I will make with the house of Israel. This is now all 12 tribes he's talking about. After those days, saith the Lord. All right, when I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts. We're going to have the laws, statutes, and commandments placed into our inner parts. All right. And I will be to them a God power, and they shall be to me a people. See that? You got it, people? Give me a minute. Now, for further understanding, you people can go to Revelations, the 7th chapter. Okay? All right? And clearly, again, it's Israel. All right? And they're the only ones who are going to have the new song anyway. So neither because are they the seed of Abraham, are they all the children. Why? Because Abraham had 8 sons. All 8 sons are not the seed of the promise. The promise went on to Isaac, his second born. All right, and then Isaac had 2 sons, Esau and Jacob. The promise didn't go to both. All right, the promise, the seed of the promise is Jacob. Okay, not Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. See that? Do you understand? That's how it works. All right, so neither because they are the seed of Abraham are they all the children, but in Isaac shall thy seed be called. And that is they which are the children of the flesh, meaning the children that are carnal, that's Esau. These are not the children of the Most High, but the children of the promise are counted for the seed, and that's Jacob. Hopefully you all edified. I'm out. I'm on to the next one. Shalom.